All right, so good evening, everyone. My name is Wilson Iseko. I'm from Tobit CAC, a financial modeling and advanced Excel training firm. Um, um, Today, I will briefly be taking you through some advanced Excel functions. All right, so some advanced Excel functions, and also financial modeling as well. Now, as you can see on the screen, we have the outline for the training. Basically, if you look at the outline for the training covers quite a lot on advanced Excel and financial modeling. Uh, as we have it here, you see we have advanced Excel and financial modeling training and book exercises and case study notes. We have more than 100 advanced Excel, VBA, and macros and financial modeling and valuation cases. To be able to get along with this lecture, you need to practice along and make use of all the available features on this training. Also, you need to have installed MX Excel 2019 upwards because most of the functions that we're going to be making use of in the course of this training are embedded in MS Excel 2019 upwards. If you have prior versions of Excel, you can still make use of it, but some of the functions that we have, you may not actually, or that will be treating, you may not actually see it in the older versions. Okay, so a quick overview of the outline. We have the financial modeling and valuation, the trading outline. uh, Overall, the training outline is divided into two parts. We have the part A, which is on advanced Excel, and we also have the part B, which is on financial modeling. All right. So the advanced Excel uh, is classified into sub different subtopics. You can see advanced Excel functions. You can see advanced Excel functions and features. Um, Advanced functions for financial advanced Excel functions. Sorry. So you can see advanced Excel functions. So you can see referencing logical functions, text functions, date and time functions. We'll be looking at database functions, lookup and reference functions. We'll be looking at conditional formatting with formulas. We'll be looking at dealing with array functions. Um, we'll be looking at Excel VBA and macros. We'll also be considering what if analysis, where we'll discuss the scenario manager, the goal seek, and the sensitivity analysis. We'll be looking at sensitivity analysis as a topic on its own, where we'll be analyzing the one factor and two factor input analysis. We'll be looking at conditional formatting. We'll be looking at combining different functions, case study basis, and then we'll be looking at data visualization. Um, as you can see, we have a list of different cases here. You can see we have case one on referencing uh, as um, as a case on its own, as a topic on its own, rather. And then we have the logical functions. Here we'll be talking about the and function, the if function, the or function, the XOR function, and then we'll be then looking at the different nested if functions. Those are the ifs in an if function. So you can see ifs in an if function. That means we're putting one if function, or we're putting more than one if function in a single if function. So we'll be looking at different scenarios under this. Then we'll go to the text function. You can see the different cases. We'll go to the date and time functions. We'll look at the mathematical functions. We look at statistical functions, basic Excel functions, database functions. We look at lookup and reference functions. We look at conditional formatting with formulas. Okay, we look at conditional formatting with formulas, and then we delve into dealing with array functions. After that, we look at VBA and macros. Okay, VBA and macros. All that is in the expert Excel level. Okay, so all of this you'll be seeing, all of the affirmation we'll be treating will basically take us through from the beginner stage of Excel to the intermediate stage, and then to the advanced stage, and finally to the expert stage. When you're looking at Excel VBA, Excel VBA is the back end of Excel, so it's basically coding in Excel. So uh, um, learning some kind of coding programming in Excel. VBA simply stands for basic Visual Basic. I mean, sorry. So it still stands for Visual Basic for applications. Visual Basic for applications. So we will consider that. All right. After that, we'll be looking at part B of the training, which covers financial modeling. We'll be looking at the introduction to financial modeling. We'll be looking at the standard layout of a financial model. We'll be looking at financial projections. Assumptions, how you make macroeconomic, how you make different assumptions. I mean, we'll be looking at scenario analysis. We've been analyzing we've been analyzing and interpreting historical and projected financial statements using accounting ratios. We'll be doing loan amortization. We'll be doing investment appraisal, data visualization, and then we'll move to valuation. Under valuation, we'll be looking at the DCF model, the comps, which is the comparable company analysis, and the precedent transaction analysis. So all of this training combined if you take an overview of the content of the training, is actually meant to make you an expert user of Excel, not just an expert user of Excel, and also make you a very good financial modeler. Okay, you'll be able to build the financial model from scratch. You'll be able to build starter financial models. You'll be able to make financial projections. You'll be able to come up with assumptions and all of that. All right. So today, what we're simply just going to look at is some of the functions that we have outlined here. Uh, so what you have to do now is just grab a cup of coffee, relax, and go with me as we move along to the next lecture. Thank you.